Hello, and welcome to this recording where we will be exploring some resources available on the Direct Care Careers website. These resources can help you navigate many different topics from financial assistance to workforce development. I will guide you through the resource page, pointing out where you can find resources you need and highlight tools. Though some of the training in the resource library may require the user to create an account, all the links are free. Resources are sourced from sites known for providing quality information, as well as from sites linked to those sources. We also take stakeholder feedback and suggestions for resources that we may not already have on the site. So we go over to the site, you can see we're on the My Workspace page. This is the main page that any individual worker will see when they have logged on. What we want to do is go over to the left-hand side here where it says resources. We'll click on that. And now we're on the resource page. So all of the resources that you see here are the newest resources that have been loaded. We typically load 5 new resources a week. So the resource page is always being added to and getting new information. We also go through and check for broken links once a quarter. So all of the old information that is not working or doesn't lead anywhere anymore, that's all taken off. So all of the information is going to be fresh and relevant. I would like to direct you to the left side of the screen here. So we have different types of ways to search the site. What you can do under resource type, if you wanted to say only have trainings or trainings to come up, you can click on training and it'll have all trainings. Or if you just want videos of something, just click on videos and all of the videos will come up. So it's just a way to refine your search. We also have topics. So if you're an employer agency and you're working for workforce development, you can click on that and it will come up with all of those resources. Same thing as if you're a direct care worker and you want professional development, you click on that and professional development resources will appear. Down at the bottom, we have the audience. So if you're looking for health promotion or patient navigation, you can click on those and those will come up. Or if you're looking for motivational interviewing, those types of trainings will come up as well once you click on that. Just to give you a quick rundown, of the kind of the resource links here. So you have the title, you have the type of resource that it is. This one's a presentation, and then you have a description down here. And if there was more information, you can click show more and it'll bring it down and you will be able to see the rest of the description. This little link down here, if you click on it, it will just come up with the topics. So that's what this is. So this is a workforce development resource. On the right hand side, you have this little icon here. If you click on that, it will bookmark this resource for future ease of finding it. So what happens is once you click on that, it's going to be posted to your My Workspace main page. So if we go back to My Workspace and we scroll down a bit, you'll see bookmarks and resources, and then there's that resource we just found. So you can click on that and it'll take you right to that, just for in the future if you don't want to go back into the resource library, because right now we have over 500 resources listed in there, so it'll make it easier to find and locate those resources that you want to look at in the future again. So what we're going to do here, we're going to do a little supposing. So suppose that you're a CDOS employer, Consumer Direct, and you have a direct care worker that's never worked with a CDOS employer before, and you want to find resources for them for CDOS. Or if you're a CDOS employer and you want to find for yourself, we'll go ahead and put CDOS in here. This is the search bar. You just put keywords in there. Phrases don't really work so well, but keywords will bring up exactly what you do. When you put in phrases, it kind of muddles things up. But if you stick with words, you will find what you're looking for. So we're going to go ahead and search for CDOS. And here we go. So it comes up with benefits of consumer direct attendance and supports, examples for CDOS documentation, being an authorized representative, and that's what we want to look for. So let's go into that and visit. So if you were a CDOS employer and you wanted a direct care worker to know what an authorized representative is, what goes into it, how they sign up to be one, this would be the resource that you would want to direct them to. And you can share it with them, like come up here and download it and then send it to them as well. Or if they're a direct care worker, you could kind of direct them to it on the site. So that's first for CDOS employers. Next, we want to look for a resource for employer agencies. So if you were on the website and you want to find out how to strengthen your workforce, we might want to come in here and put in workforce as the keyword. As that loads, you'll see a couple come up here. DSP retention strategies looks great. Trauma informed doesn't really quite fit, but if we keep going down, career growth and IDD looks pretty good. Let's see here. Combating different ways. Direct care base wage, workforce base wage is always a good one. But let's see here. It's direct care worker retention strategies for success. That looks like something we might be interested in. So if we go here and we visit this site, we'll be taken to this PDF, and it has a lot of great information for how to retain direct care workers. So it might be information that you already know, or it might give you some new ideas about how to retain direct care workers. So that's another resource for employer agencies. I'm going to close out of this and go back to our web page, and we'll scroll up a bit. And so lastly here, we kind of want to look at what would be good for an individual user. So if I was a direct care worker and I needed insurance, I might come in here and type in insurance. And let's see what this brings up. So it's bringing out Medicare basics, but I'm not eligible for Medicare yet. So we'll kind of scroll down here and look. We have insurance basics, so that's more information about insurance. If we keep going down, there it is, Connect for Health Colorado. So we do have resources for direct care workers. So if they need insurance, they need childcare, housing, resources as well. Those are all in here. So it's not just for, direct care workers finding resources for their members. It's that, but it's also finding resources for themselves. And Connect for Health is a great one. So there's that. We'll scroll back up here and do one more. So in our supposing, we're going to say that I'm a direct care worker and I'm looking for help with someone that I'm working with who needs to transfer, like from a wheelchair to a couch or from a bed to a wheelchair. So I'm not really sure how to do that. So I'm going to come in here and put in transfer. There we go. And we'll go ahead and search. And we have a number coming up right away. We have pivot transferred, slide board transfers, how to transfer from your manual to the floor. And what we want to do is go up to pivot transfers, and it'll take us to the website, and we'll just play a portion of this video real quick so just so you get an idea.
Some way.
So there's that. So yeah, lots of information on how to do certain things as a direct care worker, finding resources for yourself. So those are all in here. And we're, like I said, we're always constantly adding more. Let's see here. So whether you are a CDOS employer, an agency, or a direct care worker, these resources are really designed to support your needs. And please remember that all the links are free, and we continuously update the site based on stakeholder feedback. If you have a resource that's not on our site and you think would be valuable to others, please send our way. I'd be happy to look at it and see if it fits. And if it does, we'll definitely throw that up there. So we welcome your suggestions, and we encourage you to explore the site, bookmark materials you find useful for future reference, And thank you for taking the time to learn more about these resources in the resource page.